Welcome to Quick Chats with Smiley J. I am your host, Smiley J. I have with me in the artist zone, Bravo Reds, singer, lyricist, songwriter from my hometown, DC, home of the go-go, from church roots to commanding stages. He carved his name into the DC go-go scene, and right now he's doing his own thing, bold, free, and independent. How you doing, Bravo?
Hello, Smiley. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you for being here. Listen, first and foremost, let me just congratulate you right out the gate. Congratulations to you on the Whammy recipient. Yes, indeed.
Thank you, Doug. I have it right here for you, right here.
That's it. Yeah, show it up. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Indeed.
Can
Thank
you read
you.
it?
Thank you.
What can you read it? What does it say?
Sure. It says 37th annual Whammy Music Awards, double whammy, 2026 Best Funk Song, the Jogo Project, Jogo Groove, featuring Bravo Reds and Greg Boyer. So a double whammy is the first time it's been awarded. They didn't have
Wow.
a ceremony last year. So that being said, they awarded double whammy. So basically, you get credit for 25 and 26 with this award.
That's what's up.
Yes, it's a blessing.
And congratulations to all the winners, all the recipients. Shout out to Joe Go Greg. Like, I love those guys.
Yes.
Shout out to all the winners.
Shout out to
Yes.
Jogo. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yes. Because they'll make you move and groove.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, that's where I first saw you with Jogo. I believe it was, I don't remember. Keystone. I can't remember where it was, but you guys turned it out. It was nice. And I remember you because you performed one of my favorite from Bob Marley. You did your own little spin
Okay.
to it.
Well,
Three Little Birds.
yes, indeed. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, that's one of my favorite songs,
I'll
indeed.
be performing that one on April 12th at Tempu Lounge at the Wemby celebration party that we're going to have.
Hey, I'm gonna put it on my
And that's
calendar,
free.
April the
And it's free
12th.
at Tempu Lounge in Lanham. Yes, free.
I got it. I love it. I love it. Free 99.
Yep.
That's my kind of place. But I don't mind paying because I support my artists.
Indeed, indeed.
So listen, let's jump into it. I got a few questions for
All
you.
right.
I just want to talk about your artist journey real quick for the folks who don't know. You may not be familiar. You started off like most artists in the church, right? That was your foundation.
Yeah.
So what was like your defining moment when you said, you know what? I want to do this beyond the church. Do you remember when that was and how old and
I believe I probably was in my early 20s, 20 or 21 years old. I was performing with a group called Worldwide Links, and it was a four-member rap group. And I opened up for the group Nappy Roots in
mm,
Kentucky. You remember that song? Oh no, hell no, y'all are nothing. Yes, yes, yes. Anthony Hamilton sang on the song. It's called "Po Folks." All my life
yes,
been Po.
I've been poor.
That song.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's Nappy Roots, and they're one of the few at the time to go platinum from Kentucky. I think maybe the Judds, and other than
Mhm,
that, it was
mhm,
like Nappy Roots, right? So I had the opportunity and was blessed enough to open up for them. At like 20, like I said, probably about 21 years old. That was a
mhm,
great experience, and I think that was the moment when I decided that I really wanted to explore a career of music. And at the time, I was not singing as much as I sing now. I was more of a lyricist and rapping. So
mhm,
um, once I got back from Kentucky, that was the time when I took a couple years off and honed my craft a little bit more. And then I actually jumped into some bands and just kept moving from band to band and till I, started performing with bands, I guess, of more note, if you will.
mhm.
And so this year I'm still gonna record some go-go music, but I wore my Soul Searchers shirt today.
Yeah, I
Yeah, because
see.
I performed
Yes.
with Soul Searchers a few times, a few summers
Mhm,
ago, and, I'm just blessed to be able to win this funk award, this funk whammy, because the Soul Searchers were a funk band, and they were so instrumental in some of the music that's been sampled all these years, and,
mhm.
like John Buchanan, I played with him in Proper Utensils. He's an original soul searcher. So, with go-go being a subgenre of funk, and while we're still fighting now for go-go to
Mhm.
become it have its own identity and its own individual recognized genre, I'll take this Funk Award. I'll take it right now. Yeah,
Yeah, graciously.
yeah.
Yes, indeed. So listen, while we're talking about the go-go scene, like I have to talk about um our culture. Like that's the DC, that's our culture. And you were a part of the whole go-go bill with Sugar Bear and some other artists,
The great
Ali the Great. Like how did it feel being part of something that stamped go-go as the city's official sound?
well, first of all, the inspiration for the song was for Tim Glover, and he went by the name Shorty Tim. Okay, he's one of the original members of EU. He's a percussionist. He did work with Grace Jones. He also did some work with Curtis Blow. So the
Mhm.
gentleman that produced the track is my cousin Slow Mo. Shorty Tim was one of his closest friends. So we kind of wanted to, like I like to say, feed two birds with one seed and
Mhm.
uh, dedicate a song to Shorty Tim so he can be remembered the proper way, and also celebrate Mayor Bowser signing go-go into proclamation as the official genre of DC. And so we went into it with no intention of being nominated. We went into it with
Mhm.
no intention of attempting to win awards. We just wanted to, to honor the city and to honor Tim.
Nice, nice, and I'm glad you guys did that. Like like you've grown inside the DC Go-Go's culture. So, like, what does that legacy mean to you as an artist?
Well, go-go gave me a great platform to perform on a consistent level in multiple size venues, and it actually gives you a chance to grow as far as your ability. Um,
Mhm.
with my voice, I can look at videos from I don't know 2013, and I don't sound the way that I sound now. I've worked hard
Mhm.
on my physical fitness. I've worked hard vocally, and just listening and just being around more singers. That's what go-go kind of. I think that's what that can give a young artist. However, as an adult now and being entrenched in the music industry, I'm not happy with um, a lot of things that take place in go-go. I feel as though there's a lot of gatekeeping. I feel as
Mhm.
though it's a popularity contest a lot of times, um, and there's not enough creativity. I, yeah,
I've heard a lot of that. I'm
as far
happy
as
to
original
have this
tracks, as far as
discussion
original music, yeah,
because the skill and the creativity is definitely there, right? It's there.
yes. Well,
It's just a willingness to wanna, put that energy in, to pen and paper in the studio, and I mean, we got a lot of tools now but I hear that a lot, so
and I would, congratulations to the Go-Go Song of the Year winner. When we went through the finalists and listened to the material, trying to be outside of our artist bias,
mhm.
I'm just gonna say we were a little surprised that the voters and the judges chose a cover song for Go-Go Song of the Year in the midst of our fight to become a individual genre. I think we need to show the Recording Academy and the different entities around the country that we have the ability to play original music and create and produce original music. So it's great exposure for the individual that won the award, but I feel
Mhm.
it was maybe a little bit of a step back for Go-Go.
With all the energy and the fight that you got, for the bill and just trying to get the subgenre introduced worldwide because people love go-go worldwide from Japan to Atlanta and all in between.
This
Like
is
people are really embracing I see
that's
it.
Chuck Brown's.
Yeah, the Godfather.
This is program from Tokyo, Japan. That
Huh?
he autographed for me. So, and we have Gogo Seiko, who won Dancer of the Year at the Gogo Awards this year. She's from Japan. She's a friend of
Yes,
mine.
I know.
Yeah, so she came to visit here, and we broke bread here at the house. We danced a little bit, She met the family and everything.
Saw it.
Yeah, it was a good times.
Yeah.
We have it. So and I think that originality, getting back to Soul Searchers and stuff like that, we need to bring back that originality. And I feel like all the go-go songs I released, I've only released one cover song. And I was a little
Mhm.
reluctant to do that because we're fighting like Smiley. Go-Go Bill, for instance, when I entered that song into the digital platforms to be distributed worldwide, when I hit the drop down box, and there's every genre you can think of: bluegrass, Afro
Mhm.
beats, jazz, rock and
Mhm.
roll. Go-Go's not there. So we have to continue to fight and create original music for our genre. In the early days, it was that way with Rare Essence and Junkyard Band.
Yeah.
The Junkyard
Yes.
Band was signed by Def Jam. They were, I believe it was Run DMC, it was Beastie Boys, Junkyard Band, and then LL Cool J was signed, if I believe that's the correct chronological order. So it's always been a thing. Sugar Bear's had 2 number 1 hits. It's been a thing. The industry knows about us. We just need to pick it up with our original stuff. I just can't stress that enough.
But you know what? But listen, the go-go community, the artists of DC, they will hear this interview, and guess what? I challenge you guys to dig into your creative bag because it's there. We know it's there. It's there. Like the world is watching, the world is embracing. Go ahead and do that independent thing. Drop a go-go beat to it. It's all good. We're gonna still move and groove, right?
Yeah, we love it. I mean, the city loves it. And
Yes.
we just,
Yes.
Wale made a major contribution on a lot of his
Yes.
records that had major go-go influence. I mean, we've heard it, we've seen it done. We just need it to happen. Jill Scott has a nice record on her new album.
Mhm.
Of course, the Chuck Brown record with Jill Scott, that was nominated for a Grammy. So, I mean,
Mhm.
we have the ability. We just have to get to it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't wanna be too, like, I don't wanna sound, like, negative or anything. I'm just speaking my mind. And I think a lot of our artists and our musicians are very comfortable. But
Yeah.
we have a very unique style of music, here in the only place in the world that you can see it and hear it live in mass. And I think a lot of our artists kinda, like, fall back on that fact, and they don't, maybe aspire to go outside of the DMV.
Well, you know what? The challenge is out, right? The
Oh,
challenge is
yeah.
out. So hopefully some of our local dope artists in the DMV will let me say DC, right?
Yeah.
Let me say DC. I'm bored eight. Let me just say DC because that's where it all started. I know we got go-go bands out in the county. Y'all cool too. But go ahead, y'all. Let's bring some original music. I would love to bring you guys here on the Smiley J Artist Zone, right? I would love to because I'm an independent advocate for independent creativity. Can't really, do that right now. But let me get back to you. Back to you, the guest of the hour. Okay, so beyond go-go, you stepped into theater, which I thought was really dope. You stepped into theater where you had two roles, right?
Yeah.
You had two roles in the go-go musical, The Gids.
Yes.
So like, tell us a little bit about that and how did that challenge you as an artist going from one stage, performance stage to theater, two roles, the first go-go musical, like that was a lot of weight.
Okay. Can I just start at the beginning and give you the quick spiel?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for that question. People don't really ask me that too much. So when I saw the audition about 3 weeks before it was going to be held. I
Mhm.
almost talked myself out of going. I was like, yeah, you're not qualified for this. This is kind of out of your wheelhouse. But something just kept saying in my mind to give it a shot. Maybe you need to just go give it a shot. Maybe you need to go give it a shot. So I went and I got in line. And I was pretty early. And I remember Camise Lee was there. Camise Lee, the singer here from NBC.
Mhm.
And Camise was there and she had the number on her chest before me. And I was like, "Oh, Lord, why would someone like Camise have to go right before me? Because I know she's gonna sing the walls apart and" you know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
yeah.
thinking like, why would I just get somebody that wants to play the bus driver or something that doesn't want to sing or something, right? But anyway,
Mhm.
Kamisha's in there and she's doing her thing, and the people I'm kind of looking through the glass, and I see that they're smiling, and she had a great audition, and then I'm next, and I walk in and they're all just stone faced, right? They're just stone faced, and I'm like, hi, and they ask me my name, I say everything, so I sing and I rap, and then the lady asked if I can do some improv. So I do some improv. Like off the top of my head, I think I played like a 65-year-old man from Texas who was uh angry about something. I just turned around and came back like, we're gonna be damn sure we're gonna do this thing right when we get here. I just came cut it on, right? Just cut something on, right? And
Yeah.
then she said, okay, well, can you read with me as well? So then one of the lady bought me like a slide, and when she brought me the slide, she gave one of the ladies at the table at the time, Wyoming Paris, the general manager of DC Black Broadway at the time, she gave her the slide, and I actually read with the general manager in the audition. So before I started to read, I was feeling pretty confident because I felt like if I was stinking up the place, maybe they would just say thank you and walk me out. So I think I did all right with that. I got a call back about a month and a half later for another audition. They didn't know what role they wanted me to play.
But they wanted you.
They
They did know they
they
wanted you.
wanted me to play. So when
Okay.
I signed my
Okay.
contract, I signed under 2 roles. I signed the role of Pop Pop, and I signed, the role of the lion understudy. And Scooby was playing, shout out to Scooby, Frank Sirius. He was playing the lion. He was already pre-cast as the lead. Um, he wasn't in any auditions. He just was pre-cast. So,
Mhm.
this wasn't relayed to me. So once I got inside, I accepted to take the understudy position on a condition that if I would learn the script and the dancing and the acting, and if I was doing a good job, that I would get a night to perform. So long story short, 4 months of rehearsals go, dance rehearsals, vocal rehearsals, blocking, acting rehearsals, and I ended up performing at the sold out Lincoln Theater as Lion.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
You did that.
yeah,
See?
it was a great night. The adrenaline took like the adrenaline 2 days to go down in my body, and I just felt so, fulfilled inside. That was a challenge that I almost walked away from, and, my mom was there, and, she cried and things like that, so, those moments make
So it was
you.
a real feel good moment for you.
Yeah, and I have a bunch of pictures and the playbill, and it's just great memories, and the people that I met, I was able to uh even cultivate relationships that I already had with other artists, actors in DC. I was able to make them stronger throughout that 4-month process because you become closer to the
Mhm.
people during that process. Like you got the people that call you after rehearsal talking trash about what the director did, or you got the other actors calling, and or people complain. It's just like anything else. It's work, right? But when we're doing that bow and everyone's clapping and the place is sold out, it makes it worth it.
So you know what? So this is part of your journey. Like you went in that audition not expecting to be selected, right?
Yes.
Already did a little comparison, which is never a good thing. Just go in because what's for you is for you. It doesn't matter how good a person is. So I believe in whatever's for you is for you. Nothing can block it. No one.
Yes, indeed.
So just wanted to say that. So listen, let's get back on the music, bro.
Okay.
Like, who are some of your music influences?
You're saying just in general, like worldwide, outside of go-go music, right?
Yeah. Yeah, outside of the go, because we clear on that.
Okay. Of course, Michael Jackson.
Mhm.
I am into Irish folk songs, like groups
Really?
like the High Kings. Um,
Okay.
I like Prince, of
Would have
course.
never guessed that.
Yeah, I'm into all types of mute chamber choir songs because I what I've
Mhm.
learned over the years was that type of stuff helped me develop my voice. It gave my ear something different to listen to strive toward different octaves that you may not hear in certain genres. Other genres move, and
Mhm.
sometimes they're played in different keys a little more often than they need to be in certain genres of music. So I just always had a wide variety, but Michael Jackson is probably like the top dog. You know, I'm influenced by everyone pretty much. I think we can be influenced by everyone. It's not about accomplishment to me or notoriety. You can have like if you look at Mike's albums, like Thriller, for instance, he won a bunch of Grammys with that record. But if you go through his song credits, it's like a lot of times it's 4 and 5 names on those song credits, right?
Mhm.
So I'm someone that's a team-based musician. I just wanna do the best I can for a team, even if it's my band and I'm performing with my band. That's still my team, right? I can't go up there and perform alone, right, with a band. So without a band, I should say. So, I'm someone that's just about the team and just trying to just be the best teammate I can be in whatever project that I'm because you're a teammate.
Like that.
Yeah, even amount of if it's a manager, if it's a publicist, if it's a driver or a chauffeur, you know, everyone's part of your team. And I feel like everyone should be treated with the same respect and held to the same type of levels of accountability. Like
That word right there.
that's one thing I really like.
That word right
Yeah,
there.
that's one thing I like about the award was it's a team effort. I think it was like probably 2 studios, 3 engineers, and probably 10 musicians that won this award, you know?
Well, you know what? I like the work. It's called work ethics. And as long as you have good work ethics and you're likable, you'll get the phone calls. So it's not always about, you're being super duper talented, which you are. But sometimes it's about likability. Like this guy is easy to work with. I'm gonna go ahead and call him up. So work ethics is very important in any profession. So let's talk about raindrops. Your original Raindrop. Give us the story behind Raindrops. I want the tea.
Well, I used to date a woman in England.
I knew it was a woman, but go ahead.
There was a 4-year relationship that ended, unfortunately on a bad note, and this is, one of
Wait a minute, on whose side? Was it you or her?
oh, probably me, yeah,
Mhm. Probably.
you know, um,
Accountability.
yeah, I just that was yeah, I mean, 20 years ago, right?
Okay, okay, go ahead. You get some grace. Go ahead,
Right,
man.
yeah, so, and that was a song that I wrote that I had been keeping in the vault for a while. I just didn't have a time. I felt like I should release it. It didn't feel right. But now as this year I'm making a pivot into more R&B and other genres. I felt like that was a nice record to put out for the first song of the year. That's that one. But yeah, it was a heartbreak tale. That I just,
Mhm.
very short tale, very short tune. And just maybe it can help someone or maybe someone can be inspired by it. So, it's just what we do. We create, we put our stuff out the best we can. You see if it sticks, and
Yeah.
I'm for it all. I'm for the whole journey. Sometimes we face rejection as musicians. Sometimes we face um backstabbing.
Mhm.
Sometimes we don't get support from those closest to us,
That's real talk right
et
there.
cetera, et cetera. So, but I think I'm someone that's here. I'm a general. I'm in the front. And I'm someone that's here for it.
All right, General, I salute you. Okay. All right, so I like to do something sometimes. It all depends on the flow called fit. Can you give me some push-ups?
Right
I'm
now?
just kidding. No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
I
It's
was
called
like,
fit.
okay. I thought this was
It's
like a
called
tradition.
fit
I didn't know. I
B.
thought it was like a routine. I didn't. Okay.
No, no, no. No, no. I always give my guests with it. It's called fit B, fill in the blanks.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you one sentence. I need you to fill. I'm gonna give you. I might ask two questions. Fill in the blank. 3 seconds.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
The city that surprised you the most as an artist.
New Orleans.
3 seconds. New
Yeah, I
Orleans.
just made the buzzer.
Okay,
I just make the buzzer.
just made it.
All right. Yeah.
You know what? That is one of my favorite U.S. cities. It's musical. It's fun. Every time I go there, I got to hear my guys. Brass. What are they? The guys.
Brassaholic.
Oh my God. Brassaholics. Yeah, shout out to the Brassaholics. I love those guys. Every time I'm in New Orleans, I call them up. Where y'all playing? I got to catch y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know, those are my
So New Orleans.
homeboys. I've been performing with them
Yeah,
for 13 years now.
yeah.
Yeah, when
I
they
got to
come to
bring them on the
DC,
show. I love
it's
them.
been years. I perform with them every time. They were at the Howard maybe 3 or 4 months back.
A couple of years ago, because
No,
I was
3 or
out of
4 months
the
ago. 3 or
country.
4 months ago, we did the Howard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we just did it.
Oh, I missed them. I would have been there. I know they
I
were
would have
there
pushed
a
you
couple.
down. I wish. Yeah, they'll probably be at the Hamilton this year, and I'm sure they'll do something around Jazz Fest maybe. But
Yeah.
that's Winston Turner, Tannen
Hmm.
Williams, and Dwayne Muhammad. Those are the main three that
The
have
core
been in
members,
there. Yeah,
yes.
the core. Yeah,
Yeah. Shout out to I love those guys. Yes. Next time you're in DC for sure, for
yours, my
sure.
brother. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. The artist who you would love to share the stage with. Somebody got to be at the top of your list.
Right now, I would say maybe Bruno Mars.
Oh, oh, that would be dope.
Yeah, Bruno
Yes.
Mars.
Okay.
That thing they got with
Okay.
Anderson .Paak. Uh,
Yes.
that's a powerful thing. I think I could complement that situation well. Can I add another little tidbit on?
Go ahead.
Really, I would like to I wish I had an opportunity maybe to perform with Black Alley one day.
Okay, but put it out there. They going hopefully they'll hear
Yeah,
this
I would
interview.
like
Put it
that. Black
out
Alley,
there.
yeah, because I could get there and rock right with Casey and the guys and Josh and Animal and we can get up there and rock. You know what I mean? I can rock
You know
out.
what? I am ashamed.
Yeah.
I am ashamed to say I have never heard them live. I love them from afar. I've got to attend one of their concerts and just be in the midst of all that good energy. I love them.
It's a unique experience.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because I like all of that what they're doing. That is so me. They're all over. They like music gumbo. I'm there for that kind of
Yep.
stuff. All right, so listen. I want to thank you for hanging out in the artist zone and just giving my audience a peep of who Bravo Reds is, and you got something coming up um April the 12th. Tell us where again, and then also give us your social media so folks can keep up with all of this wonderful things you're doing.
It is at Bravo Reds with a S, and that's everything. Instagram and the Twitter. I'm not on Twitter or that too much. What do they call it now? I don't even know what they call it now.
I don't know, Black X. I
Yeah,
don't know.
X.
I couldn't
Yeah.
keep up.
Facebook is just Bravo Reds, 2 words. You can search my music worldwide. Also April 10th, right? Smiley, we still gonna do that?
Yeah, yeah, April 10th, you're gonna hang out with me, Smiley J, and friends. We're gonna be out in Laurel. I'll leave everything in the link. So make sure you check him out. Follow this guy. Download his music. You know, I'm all about independent artist support. So make sure you check him out, like and follow. And great. It was something else I wanted to ask you. I can't remember. Anyway, congratulations again on the win for you and the whole crew. Everybody, Jogo, everybody, all the winners, all the
Whole crew,
recipients.
the whole
I love
crew.
that's right. Show that off.
Whole crew.
Boom. There it is. There it
Yeah.
is. Thank you again for hanging out with me, Bravo. I will see you on the 10th and the 12th. Until then, peace, love, and good music.
Thank you.
All righty, I'm out.
Bye-bye.